What's going on, everyone? Gilman with Wellthy Stocks, back with another Palantir update video, ticker symbol PLTR, where we take a look at Palantir stock, some recent news around it, how it's traded recently, key levels of support and resistance, and then based on that, what we think Palantir stock could do. So real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and comment down below what your thoughts on Palantir are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. So let me go ahead and hit record. We'll get right into the video. So nice little green day for Palantir. We're up 3.9% and continuing that push up in the after hours. So two things that I want to look at from an events perspective that happened with Palantir stock. The first one being is this news right here. They deepened their relationship with Ringier to help it transform into a digital-first global media company. They are in a sweet spot of the heightened interest in companies involved in digital transformation, right? So that's what we're talking about here. They've gotten a decent number of new partnerships around this space. So pretty much they're going to provide it with software to further their digital transformation and accelerate the shift to a digital-first global media company. They currently use the Foundry software to better serve and inform its readers, but they're going to also use it to improve performance in the advertising departments across the media brands. So what it's talking about is this will be great because it helps Palantir kind of establish itself as a player in the digital transformation space. And what they're doing is they are going to allow them to make more informed decisions. All in all, great things for both companies. Ringier gets kind of Palantir software, do the digital transformation. Palantir gets to prove to the world, hey, we can provide this solution. So win-win for both sides if it works out. Great, potential for revenue for Palantir as well, which is something that we're also interested in. The other thing is Cathie Woods, and we like taking a look at that because she's had historical returns this past year. She and ARK Invest bought over 1 million shares of Palantir, you guys, which is absolutely amazing to hear always. They bought 1.146 million shares of the tech company. Palantir Technologies estimated to be worth about $24.9 million. So she's pouring in about 25 milli into Palantir, which represents currently 1% of the ETF. That's a pretty big investment, and that's not counting kind of all the hundreds of thousands or millions she's bought in the past few weeks or months. So understandably, with both of those news, Palantir had itself a nice green day, also kind of helped by the fact that the overall market and growth stocks were doing really well, right? So let's take a look at NASDAQ, up about 1.19%, Dow Jones up 318 points, about 0.94%, and the S&P up 0.95% as well. So the other thing that we look at, IWM, right? Small cap Russell 2000, 2.5%. So finally, a nice green day for the IWM, and IWO, which is the growth, is also up 2.5%. They've historically been struggling for the past month or so, right? A lot of these stocks, these small caps, have been falling. So it's great to finally see it kind of recover a little bit there. Palantir, if I get rid of the indicators here, go to the 1 day and kind of back up, right? Pretty flat in the pre-market, hitting up against this 2150, and boom, right out of the gate, we pushed up, bounce on VWAP, and then pushed up again. Great nice push up, almost a 4% day. If it is a little bit more than 4% if you count the after hours, and kind of going at the next level here. So let's talk about key levels of support, key levels of resistance. We'll try to see what we have coming up. So a little bit of history, right? We drew this bull pennant, which we got a breakout from, took us to the mid 30s, then 45, sold off, ran into earnings. Lockup expiration happened, so executives sold their shares, selling pressure on the stock. Overall market was selling off, especially growth stock, and Palantir reported a surprise earnings loss. All of those combined led Palantir to fall, taking it to kind of the low 20s, tried to recover, made it to 27s, and then we've been, kind of stagnant since. This, what you see here, is another attempt at a bull pennant that I drew a few days ago to say, hey, let's see if this works, right? We didn't know, we didn't have enough information, we didn't have enough trading days to really be able to confidently say that. But what we did was we drew it to kind of see, hey, worst case it doesn't work and, you know, we keep going down or going sideways, whatever. Best case it works and we can hopefully catch that breakout when it happens. So it didn't happen. As you could see, right, we got a little red day, broke below it. I'm not going to move it up just yet because we are starting to come back within the pennant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait another day or two, and if we have another nice little green day and we come fully within the pennant, I'm going to move this pennant down, and we'll see if, you know, the new pennant can hold until we see a little bit of a breakout, right? So nice trading action. Really glad it recovered there today. What are key levels of support, key levels of resistance that we have coming up? So first things I want to cover, really nice 2150 level support here past 3 days. Well, yesterday we broke a little bit below that, but really that's been holding up really nicely, and it could be starting to curl back up. Now the reason I'm gonna say one thing, it could also be a dead cat bounce, which is falling, you see a green day and then continue falling. Don't fall for it yet. I do think that, you know, this could be the start of a little turnaround and a little bit of a push up. That's what I'm hopeful for, because we got, you know, ARK buying in $25 million worth. We got that news, which I think, you know, those news are what we really need to keep pushing it up. So I'm hoping for a push up, but just keep that in the back of your mind. Could be that cat bounce. 2150 first level, $20 next level. Between that, we got this 2086 that we've kind of held up twice. Push up, first level 2280, then 2362, then 2408 before we get to the 25. But remember, if this bull pennant works, we'll get rejected at this level, consolidate a little bit, and then maybe break out. Or if it's approaching this level, wait to see how it reacts here, and then, you know, maybe catch that breakout when it happens. So what I'm hoping for, you guys, is a push into the mid 20s over the next week or so. If we can continue seeing some green, maybe a little bit of a breakout would be nice. And my long-term goal for Palantir is to make it back to kind of the mid 30s. Hoping for that to happen sometime in 2021. I'm not going to say it's happening next week, next month even. Look, if it happens anytime in 2021, as this black box shows you, we're talking about a 54% return, which is absolutely amazing for anything, let alone, you know, straight shares. So that's my goal for Palantir. That's why I'm holding on to my Palantir shares. Palantir leaps going out to 2022 and 2023, because I'm hopeful that we see, you know, that growth from the company. Hoping for a 50% return on my investment. So that's all I had for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what your thoughts on Palantir, excuse me, caught myself there, on Palantir are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.